Hello students, we are going to study bases, okay? So what are some examples of bases like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, sodium carbonate, these are bases. So when we are saying bases, what comes in our brain that they are bitter in taste and they change red litmus blue. So what are the properties or the physical properties of bases, okay? So I'll say not only the properties, it is the physical properties of what bases, okay? They have got what bitter taste, okay? Bitter means what? Kadwa. And they are slippery to touch, or you can say that they are what? Or soapy in touch, okay? When you will touch these bases, they are slippery in nature. Like when you touch sodium hydroxide, you will see that it is also slippery in nature because it is a base, okay? Actually what happens in this sodium hydroxide, when you touch sodium hydroxide, this sodium hydroxide touch, they are in the pellets form, okay? But when you touch it, what happens? It comes in contact with the oils present in the skin, and as a result, when you rub it, you feel that it is slippery in nature, because this happens with the soaps also, okay? Getting, whenever it comes in contact with oil, what happens? It becomes what? Slippery in nature. So this bases have got that property of what? Slippery in nature, okay? Now it turns red litmus what? Blue. Red litmus paper, if you are taking moist red litmus paper, okay, near a base, what happens? It turns it to blue, okay? It can conduct electricity. Bases can conduct electricity, because what happens here also, what happens, like if you are taking sodium hydroxide, it releases what? Hydroxyl ions, okay, hydroxide ions, and this hydroxide ions, these are responsible for what? Conduction of electricity, okay? And examples I said to you, some may be strong, some may be weak bases, depending how much hydroxide ions it is displacing, or it is giving how much hydroxyl ions in the water. Now, chemical properties of bases, okay? These bases react with some metals to give out what? Hydrogen gas. I said to you about the reactivity series, okay? So those only metals can be able to release out H2, which comes above in the metal reactivity series. Above what? Above hydrogen in the metal reactivity series, okay? In this like if we are taking sodium hydroxide, zinc, okay, zinc can react with sodium hydroxide, okay, and it gives what? Sodium zincate, and hydrogen gas is released out, okay? Now if aluminium also can react with sodium hydroxide, okay, and it gives sodium meta-aluminate, okay, and hydrogen is liberated out. These are actually reactive metals. They come above in the reactivity series. Above what? Above hydrogen, okay? One thing is said that never to store sodium hydroxide in aluminium containers. Actually, why it is not stored? Because this sodium hydroxide can react with the aluminium metal to form what? Sodium meta-aluminate, and it will be just, the reaction will be taking over, and it is not fit for keeping it in aluminium containers, this sodium hydroxide, okay? Now this bases can react with acid to form what? Corresponding salt and water. This we have studied in the chemical properties of acids. Actually what happens, the bases react with the acids, and they nullify the effect of each other, and as the result salt is formed. So this is a neutralization reaction in which the acid, what does it do? It nullifies the effect of base, and base nullifies the effect of acid to form a salt. Corresponding neutralization reaction what takes place? For example, I have taken of sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid, we are getting NaCl and water. So calcium hydroxide is a base, reacts with acid, hydrochloric acid, it gives sodium chloride and what? Water. Here in acids we have studied that yes, they react with metallic oxides, okay, or basic oxides, okay, to form the corresponding salt and water. here bases react with what? Acidic oxide to form salt and water. This is also a neutralization reaction. Okay, here actually carbon dioxide, it is a non-metallic oxide, so it is acidic in nature. So it reacts with the bases to form what? The corresponding salt. Like carbon dioxide is an acidic oxide, reacts with sodium hydroxide to give what? Sodium carbonate and water. So and calcium hydroxide is also a base. It reacts with carbon dioxide to give what? Calcium carbonate and water. Okay, so now these were about the chemical properties of bases. Okay, now we know that bases are bitter in taste, but what is the concept of the chemicals in describing the bases? The first, it was given by Arrhenius, concept of bases. Like Arrhenius also gave the concept of acids, okay, which you have studied earlier. Okay, he said that when these salts are dissolved in water, what happens? It gets dissociated into hydroxide ions. Like potassium hydroxide, okay, when we take it and dissolve it in water, it breaks up into potassium ion and hydroxide ions. Okay, magnesium hydroxide also, when dissolved in water, it gives magnesium ions and hydroxide ions. Okay, so the concept behind the bases is that these are those substances when dissolved in water dissociate into hydroxide ions. Okay, now what are strong bases? Strong bases किसे कहते हैं? Strong bases like acids we have studied when it is totally dissociated. Likewise, strong base is what? When it is, the base is totally dissociated into what? The hydroxide ions. Okay, when it is partially dissociated, it is known as a weak base like ammonium hydroxide. Okay, which breaks up into ammonium ion and hydroxide ions, but total it has not been dissociated, only partially dissociated, and so it is a weak base. One more thing, when bases dissolve in water, they are known as alkalis, and when they don't dissolve in water, they are just the bases. So all alkalis are bases, but all bases are never alkalis. Okay, now what is the concept behind the neutralization? We have studied that here also you are seeing neutralization is taking place. Actually we are saying what in neutralization, the acid nullifies the effect of base and base nullifies the effect of what? Acid. So actually what happens, we are seeing that in case of acid, what is released out? In case of acids, H plus ion is released out, isn't it? What is released? H plus ions is released, okay? And in case of bases, what is released? OH minus ions are released. When you join it, what happens in this? It forms what? Water, a neutral substance. This only happens, this when combines with the hydroxide ions, it becomes neutral in nature, and that is only the neutralization, the cause of the neutralization in the reaction. And so the salt is formed when what happens? The salt is formed when an acid and a base reacts with each other. Okay, so this is all for today. Take care. Good day.